Hello and welcome back. So today I am inventing a meal. What you hear is my onions cooking. I wasn't going to make the video, but I decided why not? What I'm doing is I'm stuffing or making hold on. What I am doing is stuffing a butternut squash. So I'm attempting to make butternut squash boats. I'm grilling 2 onions or sauteing 2 onions, and then I'm gonna mix chickpeas and already seasoned black beans. And then I have these that I want to try. It's jackfruit in the bag from Jackfruit Company, and it's lightly salted, so I'm gonna season it myself and pray that I like it. And then we're gonna add, sorry about that, black cheese at the end. I already have my butternut squash in the oven. I am roasting it on 350. I seasoned it with my feta seasoning, and then I used garlic. I coated it with olive oil, right? No, avocado oil and a little bit of regular oil. So that's in there baking, and then now we're gonna stir our onions and add our beans and all our stuff. I already burned it, so I just lowered my heat. I might put a tad bit more oil. Yeah, I know that's a lot of onions. So that's 2 onions cut up. So now I added the jackfruit. And then we are going to season this, and then I'll add my beans. Alright, so I'm going to season it with, now it says I can actually eat it like this, that jackfruit raw. It says it's ready to eat just like that. So it's going to take no time to cook it. I'm going to use a little bit more of my fajita seasoning. And also too, it's going to take the seasoning from the butternut squash that I already used. Ooh, I need more of this. And as you see, I'm not measuring it. I'm just sprinkling it until I feel like I need to stop. Now, I'm over seasoning it or seasoning it a lot because with jackfruit, the aftertaste that always gets me. So I want to make sure that it's so seasoned that I can't tell, or that at least I can tolerate it. And so next, I have this. This is a brat to come out. Like it's clumped in there. It's a bitch to come out. Alright, so I think that's enough. I'm shaking a lot, but as you see, it's barely coming out. It smells like bacon. Alright, there we go. And then right. So now let's mix this. Alright, I'm gonna have to come back because I need both hands to mix. So I actually did put a little bit more of garlic powder. I actually put a lot more of the bacon. I smacked the bottom and some more of the fajita seasoning. I actually don't need no more, but I'm about to add the beans now. Let's try a little bit. Oh, I just burned myself. I'm the only one eating this. That's why I put my finger in the pot. Don't do it at home. I did good. So I did really good with the seasoning. It doesn't have that weird after jackfruit taste. It actually tastes like pulled pork. So it actually tastes like pork. It tastes really good, which is great. I'm gonna add the beans now, even though it doesn't need it. And then I might add the cheese at the end so it can melt when I mix it all together. So I left the juice from the black beans because it still had all the seasonings in it, but I drained out the juice from the chickpeas. So now this is done. I'm actually gonna chop up that cheese right now and throw it in here and cover it while I wait for my squash to soften up. We'll be back when we compare this bad boy. Put a whole block of the cheese. I put the cream cheese, and now we're gonna put a little bit of almond milk. It's right here. Now we're mixing it, and we're gonna cover this to let the cheese melt. So that's what it looks like. I know it looks weird. So now I'm gonna scoop some of this, turn it off, and I'm gonna put it in my boat, and then I will show you my finished product when I eat it. So I'm just gonna scoop this, put it in my boat. I'm gonna lower the temperature on the oven, and I'm pretty much gonna let it so the sauce thickens up and hopefully the cheese finishes melting. I'm hungry. It looks good. I'm excited. Okay, I'll be back. Before I go, let's try a little bit all together. I got a spoon this time. Oh, that's a big piece. I did good. Tiny one of the jackfruit. Now, what I would say, which is what I did, start with what you know you like and go from there. The jackfruit, I mean, it tastes like jackfruit, but it doesn't have that weird, overpowering aftertaste like most jackfruits have, or most jackfruit dishes that I've tried have. I don't know what I did differently besides being generous with seasoning, but it tastes great. I wish there was someone here that was willing to try this. Because there's not, maybe we'll make it again. I do have canned jackfruit that we're gonna invent a meal with. But until then, let's get to it because I'm hot next to this oven. I know I'm making a mess, but whatever. Hold on. Hopefully this will let my cheese continue to melt. I don't know why my sauce got like that. I think it's because of the color of the jackfruit and the fact that my cheese was white. I know I overstuffed it, but you know what? I don't care. Put this in the oven. I'm gonna lower the heat on the oven. Put this bad boy in there. Let it hopefully thicken up. And I have a lot of concoction left over, which is great. I'm actually gonna put the concoction or the mixture on low and let it hopefully thicken up a little bit, because that concoction tomorrow I'm gonna attempt to make egg rolls with it. Why not, right? What else am I gonna do with it? Or I can even mix it with rice or potatoes. Maybe an egg roll or two, but I don't know. We'll see what kind of mood I'm in tomorrow. But let me get to this because, like I said, it's hot by the stove. I'll be back. Doesn't it look good? So this is my cheese. It didn't completely melt. That's what I hate about vegan cheese. Now, let's taste it. Trying to get a bite with this squash too. Actually tastes better without the squash. Hold on. One is hot. It's really good. It definitely tastes cheesy. Alright, so my jackfruit, definitely could taste the jackfruit, obviously. But it doesn't have the weird jackfruit aftertaste that I don't like. I'm actually able to eat it, so that works. So I seasoned it good. I need someone else to try this so y'all could get better of opinions. Pretty soon, I'm gonna be making like this an event meal. My sister's gonna give me a meal to make. Gonna find a recipe and make it, so at least I'll have somebody else's opinion on the stuff that I make. But it's hot. The actual butternut squash throws it off a little bit. Other than that, it is pretty good. I did a great job. I'm very proud of myself, and I'm happy that I showed you guys. It's really cheap. Like, the cheese did good melting, the ones that did. Well, I am gonna finish eating this. Yeah, I did really good with the flavor and the seasoning. Maybe I'll make this again for somebody and see how they like it, or a different version. Hey, if you want me to cook for you so you can see how my food tastes, email me. And here's another thing so you guys can know what this really picky vegan likes to eat. I personally just go on things I know I like to eat, flavors I know I like, and mix it together, and then you get a meal invention, or an event meal, I should say. I'm gonna finish eating up my, what did I call this? I'm gonna say avocado boats. My butternut squash boats. As always, guys, thank you for tuning in with me on The Really Picky Vegan. And if you haven't already, please like, follow, subscribe, and share my page with your friends, because you never know who's truly interested in what vegans can eat besides a salad. And follow me on social, IG and Facebook, The Really Picky Vegan. Till next time, guys. Bye. Oh, TikTok too. Bye.